Hello everyone and welcome to Gadgets 360, your favorite place for all things tech. Today we have for you the Asus ZenFone 5Z. Now before we go ahead, this is what the box of the ZenFone 5Z looks like. Now there's not a lot of details on the box, but if you look at the quick specs here, it does mention AI powered dual rear cameras, a 10nm flagship Snapdragon 845 SoC, and a 90% screen to body ratio. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what the phone looks like. So let's go ahead to the thing we've all been waiting for, the Asus ZenFone 5Z. Let's quickly boot it up, and while it is booting up, we'll go ahead and see what else is in the box. Now first off, you get the charger. It comes in two pieces, so you will need to go ahead and clip it together. And looking at the specifications, this is a fast charger, so it has 5 volt and 2 amp, which is 10 watts, or 9 volts and 2 amp, which is 18 watts. And that aside, you can see that the phone's already booted up, and you have a type A to type C cable, and you have a pair of in-ear headphones. And that's about it, silicone ear tips as well. Now that we've taken a look at what's in the box, let's keep the box aside and go straight to the ZenFone 5Z. Now for starters, the phone has a 6.2-inch Full HD Plus display with a 19:9 aspect ratio. Now before you go ahead and set up, this is your first look at the OnePlus 5Z. Now it has a notch on the front, and that houses the front facing 8 megapixel selfie camera, and when you take a look at the back, it has a vertically stacked dual camera setup. Now that dual camera setup consists of a 12 megapixel primary sensor, and the secondary is an 8 megapixel wide angle lens. The phone runs on Zen UI on top of Android 8.0 Oreo. Now you have the power and the volume buttons on the right. Now it does have a fingerprint scanner at the back, and the back is made of glass. As you can see, it is made out of metal. Now the phone setup, let's go ahead. At the bottom, it has a 3.5mm audio jack, a USB Type-C port, and the loudspeaker grill. Now the ZenFone 5Z has face recognition inbuilt, and we'll go ahead and set it up. Now that we have set up face recognition, let's go ahead and finish setup. As you can see, the device is now set up, and this is what Zen UI on the ZenFone 5Z looks like. Now for those curious, the ZenFone 5Z is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor, and it may come in 3 RAM configurations. You get 4GB of RAM, 6GB of RAM, and 8GB of RAM. Now it also may get 3 different storage variants as well, starting from 64GB, 128GB, and all the way up to 256GB. And storage is expandable, as this thing can accept cards up to 2TB via the hybrid SIM slot. Now our unit is running on Android 8.0 Oreo, and it does have 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. So that was our first look and the unboxing of the ZenFone 5Z. Now for all of you curious, this is the price of the ZenFone 5Z. Now what do you think about the device, and what do you have to say about the price? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.